What's up, everyone? I'm Natalia and welcome back to my channel. So I have been in a very artsy mood. I don't know if you follow my Twitter or if you follow my Instagram. I don't even know if I put it on my Instagram, but if you follow my Twitter, which you should definitely go down below and go check that out, I put up a picture of one of my paintings that I made for my friends. It had planets on it. It's really cool to me. I don't know how you feel about it, but it was cool to me because I haven't painted in a long time. It was a nice outcome. So today I'm just gonna be painting a picture and I'm just going to be, I guess, answering questions. I'm gonna do like a random question simulator. I'll show you the finishing touch at the end. Let's go. I have my own makeshift paint tray, you know, like the artistes. First question it generated was, what was the biggest, that was creepy. What was the biggest life change you've gone through? Honestly, I'm not gonna say I had a big life change yet because I'm still like really young. I'm not like really young, but I'm young enough to where I think my biggest life change will be something like, I don't know, like when I graduate college. I don't know. I haven't even graduated college yet, so. And no, I'm not looking up really cool sunsets or anything. I mean, are you an indoor or outdoor person? I am quite an outdoor person. Only because I hate being inside. This is just gonna have to go into like my daily life, but I was never an inside person. I always did sports, so I never liked, no, but I never really stayed inside much. I always liked to go outside because of my bajillion sports that I did. I don't know if I ever told you guys about how many sports I used to play. Soccer for like 3 years, softball for 4, marching band for 6 years, cheerleading for like 3 or 4, but I did cheerleading when I was like in my town teams too. Wrestling manager for like 2 years, sorta. I basically cleaned the mess. I was in student council since I was in 7th grade. I was in NHS for 2 years. So, I did a cross country for about 3 years. So it wasn't my freshman year I started my sophomore year. Or was it my sophomore year? No, it was my junior year. And that went well, actually. What was the question again? Oh, I'm an outdoor person. It says, how do you like your eggs cooked? Sunny side up. It says, what is the longest that you've stayed awake for? Me and my friend used to like, not compete with it, but I guess compete with it in a way, where we would stay up. Like, I would go at her house and we'd have a sleepover, and her family, like, they would have like, you know, family parties and stuff like that. It wasn't too often, but when we did, we tried to stay up with the older people. And this is where like my addiction to being an insomniac came from. We ended up staying up for, I think, I've only stayed up for I think 2 days, maybe not even 2 days. Yeah, about 2 days I've stayed up. So this is weird, and I'm so, like, I don't even know why the random question simulator even put this in here, but I had this dream. It's asked, what is the last dream that you remembered? And I remembered, I think 2 nights ago dream. Actually, I think I remember last night's dream too. Well, at least 3 or 4 nights ago, I had this dream where me and everybody I graduated with, which I've not been graduated for a while, but I don't know why I'm still thinking of everybody I graduated with, basically. I had a dream that we were all on this boat together, and this boat, I don't know why, but this boat was like the Titanic, I guess. Like, it was like a cruise type of thing, but it was like we were living on there, so people had like, I guess, dorms in a way on this boat. But the weird part was that just like the Titanic, we sunk. But the weirdest part about it was, like, once we sunk, because I was in somebody's room as this thing was like sinking, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then it cut like a movie to a part where we're jumping on these logs, and each log was basically getting closer to this land that you can see in the distance. Like, somehow we were close to this piece of land. Maybe that's why we sunk, to be honest, but we were heading closer and closer, and it was like a stepping stone. It was like cobblestone, so you, like, I kind of had to like, or no, it was like logs. Like, you jumped on the logs, but if like you didn't balance yourself, you'd fall off the log or something like that. But you can easily get back on it. It wasn't a big deal, because I actually fell off in my dream, but I got back on. And as we made it to this land, we, like, for some reason I was like the leader or something like that. So I was asking people like who made it off the boat, and people were like, oh, like, this person didn't make it off the boat. There's certain friend groups that were in my high school, but basically, like, this group, like, the one girl died, and then the other two used her body to come back to land. It was really weird to me. But as soon as we got back on that island or whatever it was, or no, it was like a piece of land, it was an island, we were trying to get off because, you know, we had to figure out how to get home and figure out what we needed to do. But the people who ran, like, the ship and, like, the whole experience that we were there, they basically, like, booby-trapped the whole area just so we couldn't leave. Like, the one kid decided to try to get off, but he found a car and he hot-wired it. And he's like, guys, you can't, like, he called us after he left, and he's like, guys, like, there's so many booby traps, and you guys gotta be careful. But he was like, you guys need to leave, though. Like, you guys need to get out there, because he's like, they're gonna kill you. And, like, you're gonna be done. You're gonna be toast. Whether you stay or whether you go, you're gonna be done. But he's like, try to get off, because he got off and he was able to get to, like, a safe location. And he was like, you know, I'll be waiting for you guys here. So as we were trying to leave, like, trying to figure out a plan, that's when my dream ended. I could make movies out of my dreams because they're so lifelike and they're so real, and the situations that happen are just insane. What is one of your worst habits? I get mad, and if I'm really mad, I can't think straight. So not that I'll say bad things, but, like, I'll think the worst, and then I have to, like, leave, or I have to calm myself down before I can talk to you, or, like, before we can come to, like, any type of conclusion, because it will be horrible if I'm yelling at you, basically. Which I won't yell at you, but I'll just be, like, stubborn about it for a while, but then eventually I'll be like, all right, like, I'm cool, like, we can talk about this. But, like, I need the time to, like, set it through, you know? Like, I'm not gonna just talk to you and hope for the best that you're gonna be trusting in my angry endeavors. Oh. Hey, so, midway of that last question, which I'm probably not even gonna edit in, maybe it's for the best, the camera cut off. I don't want to talk about it, and now there's freaking flies everywhere for no reason. If you couldn't fail, what would you do? And I think people who are very close to me would know the answer to this, and that is to be a superhero. I would want to be a vigilante, and I would want to protect the people, even if armed forces or whatever thought I was just a vigilante. Don't ask me why I want to do that. I just have this whole concept in my head of wanting to save the world, and I feel like if I can do it one step at a time, then I'd rather do that for the rest of my life and be a vigilante than go to college. I love school, but it's gotta go. It says, describe your perfect man's or woman's. Well, but he would be, you know, somebody to take care of me, basically. Like, looking, like, watching me and, like, making sure I do this and this right, or not right, but, like, watching out for me so I don't, like, hurt myself or, like, do something really stupid. Then at all means and all costs, please, like, yeah, that's about what I'd do. That's my perfect man's is in one fell swoop. I don't know, just like watch my back, and if you have to be the boss of the situation, be the boss of the situation. Like, I feel like I can do a whole other video on that, but I don't. That's another day. It says, what age would you consider to be old? There isn't an age. The limit does not exist. You're young at heart and you're like 92. By all means, be as young as you want. If you can go back in time and change one thing, what would it be? Which is, I wouldn't change a thing, because honestly, if I go back and I change one thing in my past, yeah, maybe my life could be better in a way, but really, I wouldn't be who I am without it. So why would I want to change something that could change who I am now? Because I'm happy with who I am now, and I treat people with so much respect, and I'm kind in as much as I can be. I would never want to change I would never want to go in the past and risk having to change the best qualities that I have. Okay, can we? As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? I love this question. I wanted to be a singer, and right now, what I want to be, I have absolutely no clue. I mean, I'm in college, but you know, don't know what I want to be, don't know what I want to do. I'm just gonna get through school and hope for the best. If you only had 24 hours left to live, what would you do? I'd probably go to a country with one of my loved ones and just blow all my money, because you can't take it with you. So have not been out of the country, so that's definitely something I really want to do anyway, is to go and travel and do things and go to different parts of the US, because I've never been to the West. Yeah, I've only been to like the top of South, and the tip of the South and the tip of the North, basically. And I haven't been anywhere south. Not southwest. What's your family like? Ooh. I don't think I've said it before, but I'm Hispanic, so any Puerto Rican family that you see anywhere is probably, and they're like the stereotype of Hispanics, that's what my family is. They're the stereotypical Hispanic people, and I love them all to bits. Way to celebrate your birthday. I may be a little bougie with this, but I really like to go out and, you know, hang out with my friends now that and when I'm able to do absolutely everything I can do for my birthday, I want to, like, you know, party it up. Not party it up, but just, you know, hang out with my friends and just go places and do fun things together, just to make, you know, memories. If you could choose to have any useless superpower, what would you pick? Why is a superpower useless? They're all for purposes here. I would love to fly, but my actual, like, true passion, I want to be able to heal people. Like, I would love to, if somebody gets hurt, I could, like, heal them. I forget what superhero does that, but that'd be number one. And then, like, my second would be, like, to fly. If you could try out, so rude. If you could try out any job for 1 week, what job would you choose to try? I'd love to try acting. Or a stunt man, I think that'd be fun. I could see myself doing, like, flips and tricks and stuff, and I'd be completely okay with, you know, not actually having to talk, but just being the person who does all the flips and stuff, because that's still the coolest part. I'm gonna show you what I have so far, and this is really weird right now, and I'm still trying to fix it, but basically you guys can see the finished product on my social media, because I will finish it at that point, but my camera's gonna cut out very soon, and I'm not finished this, but this is so far. I don't know how to blend that out, but I will figure it out, trust me. And But thank you guys for watching. Spread some love in the comments and let me know what you guys think. I don't know, answer some of the questions that I asked myself in these ones. These were some like random questions. It was random, kind of weird. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.